Hello friends, Samuel doing TCGs yet again. Still release weekend for the Hunted for me over here. Opening my third case. The first two went pretty dang good. We saw only two legendaries. We saw Rainbow Foil Mask of Deceit and the non-foil Command and Conquer. So that was nice. Saw two marbles, one each case. Arachne slip through the cracks. And Black Widow. But then we also, saw a couple Shelter from the Storms, a bunch of Kiss of Death, a Ring of Roses, just a really solid run overall of everything. So let's see. Can we keep it up and have more great results from another case? Let's find out. Let's find out. I'm still a little sleepy, so don't hold it against me. I don't think this is still the same night. Y'all know my secrets. You know that I open a bunch of stuff at the same time. It just is what it is. But I think this is probably the last one I'm going to get out today. There's Tremor Shield Sabatons. Pretty solid for Majestic number 1. First pack. Don't hate to see it. Bunker Beard. I still feel like Beard Bunker would have been a better call. But what do I know? Nobody asked me either, so it doesn't seem like it is actually even important for me to point out that that is what I think, because nobody cares. Exposed. A cold foil glaive, that would be cool to see. But there's still, I was still hitting Majestics in that second case that I had not seen yet. So there are plenty of things that I would still like to pull. I don't think... Ooh, Throw Dagger. I do like that card. I don't think we're in one of those spots where... Oh, I didn't pull anything neat. I don't think we're there. I think there is too much cool stuff going on for that to be a possibility. That said, this box is starting off weak. Maybe it's exacting revenge for how well those other two performed. We shall see. It is early yet. We're not even halfway through the first box of 4. So it could completely turn around. I need more of that. I keep on forgetting what the darn thing's named. That warrior attack reaction that can't be prevented. I need to remember what that card is called, A. But B, I need to pull them so that I can play with them. There's Majestic 3, Take Up the Mantle. We've seen a couple of copies of that so far through the first couple of cases. Bite. Now, putting it in context. I don't even know what the context is. I'm very perplexed by that. I wish there was flavor text at the bottom of it, because I would like to know a little bit more about what's going on with this dude getting harassed by monkeys, apparently. And if I find out they're actually sentient and they're not monkeys, I apologize. That was not meant to be a disparaging thing. I legitimately, at a glance, just think they're monkeys. So. Sure. All right. Early on in case 3, we get our second rainbow foil legendary, Mask of Deceit. So the case, we're just barely at the halfway point of the box. That's probably the hit of the box, but that puts us in a solid spot for the box, and a pretty good start off the line for the case as a whole. That's not bad. I will not be complaining about that. No foil Majestic yet. I'd love to see a Shelter from the Storm here, though. Need one more to get my place up there. Ooh, I don't think we've seen that yet. Alright, we get a common cold foil Path of Vengeance. I do believe I already pulled one of those. But the Long Whisker Loyalty is a cool card. For each Draconic chain link you control, choose one. It's a 0, blocks 3. Target dagger gets +2. You may attack with target dagger an additional time. The next time target dagger hits a hero, mark them. That's pretty solid. I'm kind of shocked I hadn't seen one of those yet, but that's what I'm talking about. There's still plenty of Majestics for me to open, I think, and not have seen them yet. There is our foil Majestic, Loyalty Beyond the Grave, which is a awesome looking card. Yeah, we're off to another pretty decent start here. To the point. Are we the hunted? Are the real hunted the friends we made along the way? Pick up the point. I don't know what it is. Other than I need to shut up. Is that the point? That might be the point. But y'all don't want to just see cards. You want to hear stupid things, or you wouldn't be here. You'd be listening to deck tech information. We've got that understanding, don't we? Or do I have that understanding and y'all are just like, nah, you can actually shut up. That's fine. Just let me know. Your call. Stains. Diced. Skull. 2 packs left in the first box. We've already got a rainbow foil legendary. We're in an alright starting spot. Blood runs deep. Been saying it. That's a cool card too. Last pack of the box. Alright, we got Bite. We're demonstrating the devotion. No, nothing else. That's alright. that was a good start. That was a really good start, seeing a legendary already box 1. We're good with that. Not as impressive as when it came with the Cold Foil Majestic. Now if it had come with like another Ring Around the Rosie or a Cold Foil Glaive. But still, hitting a legendary, we're going to be happy with that. Pretty much as a general, I've said that 1,000 times too. As a general rule, if we're hitting a legendary, we're content. We're content on a box-to-box basis. So, now, more contenter. That's a cool looking card. There's so many neat pieces of art just because of the Volcor theme. Just one more shelter. One more. Better display some loyalty. I'm scared of the tarantula though. Cut through. Ooh, there we go. That's a good expansion slot Majestic, the Roiling Fisher. The first anything out at all out of box 2 here. I don't take up the mantle. I mean, I do take up the mantle. I'm clearly taking up the mantle right now. I don't love the multiple pieces of equipment. I don't hate it. I might grow to like it. But as of now, I don't love the multiple pieces of equipment in the common area because it keeps throwing me off when I'm sorting through things. I don't like being thrown off. Change and I don't always get along. March of Loyalty. That's such a cool card. Ooh. Alright, a double Majestic pack, we'll take that. A foil Anaphylactic Shock, which I'm pretty sure I've not seen a copy of yet. And a Spurlocked, which is just funny to me and I love it. Anaphylactic Shock. Each opposing hero and ally that has dealt damage to you this turn loses 1 life. Vitality, health. Potentially kinda nasty. Gotta move on to another common box here. No cold foil yet, but we've got a couple of Majestics. We're in a happy spot. See? Double equipment. Equipment's not showing up where equipments are supposed to show up. Or the other way around. My fault. My fault. Y'all know who you're dealing with. A blue bite. Y'all are dealing with a blue. I did not tear this pack well at all. I'm actually really annoyed with the manner in which I poorly tore that pack. Maybe I'll get to see some more Memphis gameplay. I'm so close to Memphis. I wish I could have pulled off going this weekend. It just was not a good weekend for it in the long run. Could not get it together. Savor Bloodshed. I think that's only the second one of that Majestic I've pulled. But what I was actually saying was maybe I'll get to watch some more Memphis game play tomorrow, as this is still release day for me. Get a better feel for more of the cards. People aren't playing a ton of them yet, but I've seen some impressive stuff already. That one mechanologist card creating some havoc for sure. And I watched, I think Yukili Bender was playing Syndra? Syndra. That was neat to watch too. So hopefully I'll get to see more of the new stuff tomorrow. Ooh, there we go. I hope I haven't skipped over any of these up to this point. It's a distinct possibility, so I'm going to have to go through the tokens and make sure, because it kind of blends in. But we got us a Arachne Marionette. I think that is the last majestic adult hero from the set that I hadn't pulled yet. So we are complete in that regard. And an Oath of Loyalty, which I don't remember what this does. This may only be played if it's the first action of your turn. When this is played until end of turn, you may only play cards that are Draconic. Oh, but it's an attack. Okay. I was like, why would I play that as an action? That seems to... It's an attack. That makes sense. Easy, go again, start the turn off attack. I dig that. Cut from the same dang cloth. Hey, title card. Art of the Dragon. Scale. There is a Syndra. Not Simba. Syndra. Simba is that other game. The one with Mickey on it. To the point. Dragon Power. Ooh. I did not know this was a thing. Majestic Cold Foil Enchanted Quiver. Destroy this. Prevent the next one arcane damage will be dealt to you. If there's a face-up arrow in your arsenal, prevent the next... Okay, I like that. That's on the theme of like that mechanologist equipment we've seen. Get a little bit more prevention. I would imagine, especially in a wizard or potentially Runeblade matchup. That's pretty cool. And we can retrace the past all day long while we are enchantedly quivering. Dragon Power. But we also defang the dragon, which makes me feel like Dragon Power is not as impressive as Dragon Power wants me to believe. I'm just saying. Hunt to the Ends of Wraith. I love that card. It's so cool looking. So we got a Cold Foil Majestic there. That's not bad. There is Rotten Remains for another Majestic. Last pack of box, too. So we're not really hitting any of the wild stuff. I would not mind seeing a little something impressive. Firm Loyalty is another really cool looking card. I would not mind that at all. At least one more legendary, or live up to my one legendary, one marvel per case so far. I don't really think that is the standard pull rate. Just saying. I wouldn't hate it happening. Alright. Box 3, let's roll. We're still hunting. This box is the hunted. We are hunting it. Up sticks and run. Twist and turn. It's not how that song goes. What other marvels are we going to find? Are we going to find a marvel in this box? Red Sigil. Love to see it. Mark of Black Widow. Who knew we had the Avengers in the hunted? The Avengers are doing the hunting. That's a cool looking card still. Cut through. Burning Blade Dance. Hey, Black Widow again. How about that? Lots of Black Widow. I don't see how that's a party. Scalding Iron. Another. I've already had a foil one of these, but being as it is a cool card, an extra foil spare left, I will take it. Still this far in, only one extended foil. Ooh, there's a Sharpened Senses. Only one extended foil, and it was a rare. I would love to see more extended foils. Particularly ones with M's on them. Flurry Stance, that's a pretty cool card. If you like daggers. Silly short swords. Cut through. Scar tissue. Something already cut through, and that's why there is scar tissue, in case you have a question there. I feel like they're a little confused with how that works. Nothing fancy there. I'm still trying to keep this stuff. It's not as important for this set because I think the folks around me will. Prowess of Agility. Have the new set. I think that's a first time for this one too. Oh no, I've seen that. The attack for the 4th time. That's right. I think the hunted will be available locally. But I'm still keeping things separate to make for easier sorting so that I can at least have some sorted out and ready to go. On the off chance I'm wrong. Foil stains. Hey, a non-foil Ring of Roses. We got the cold foil last case. We got the non-foil now. We will gladly take that. Especially being as it is a legendary keyworded card. We don't need more than that. We're good. That said, this case overall is starting to give me unpleasant feelings. So I would love to run into something truly good. Strike over them coals. I thought that was about to be something cool for a second. A expansion slot. But nah, it's just a Fang token. Which Fang might be cool. I don't know. I'm not convinced yet. I need to actually... Hey, there we go. That's good enough. A Shelter from the Storm gets me where I want to be. That's exactly what I was hoping for. Now we're in good shape. Now we are in good shape. See, that's all it takes. I just had to complain a little. That's how things go. The squeaky worm gets the bird. Don't think too hard about it. It's not worth it. Just move on. Silver Clans. Now we got some Shelter from the Storm. We're feeling good about life. We got our shelter. Now we're good. We're almost done. We are down to 5 packs, it looks like, from box 3. Ooh, I think I see a Foily Majestic. And it's Jagged Edge. Okay. And a Bunker Beard Cold Foil in that same pack. So that's my second foil Jagged Edge. I've only pulled 3 total. 2 rainbow foil and 1 regular. I would love to get some regulars. I usually play more regular than foily stuff in my decks. So I would very much... Devotion, though. Devotion never died. Oh, there we go. A good pack. Wow. Null Time Zone. That's the Mechanologist card I was talking about that showed some disruptiveness. Shutting down somebody Zen's Chi key. Isn't it technically key, but we all say Chi? Anyway. Saw that card. Ooh, drop a Dragon Blood. Be a bit disruptive. So that was kind of cool. I like that Jagged Edge. I just kind of want regular ones. For my playing deck. That's what I always referred to as a kid playing the Star Wars CC. I have my playing deck. I didn't have any other kind of deck, so I don't know why it was called my playing deck, but I had my playing deck. Public Bounty, nothing else. But we got a Shelter from the Storm and a foil Jagged Edge in that box, so not too bad. Does box 4, well, we've had that trend of always seeing a Marvel and a Legendary in each case. Can you really call it a trend? Of 2 cases. Sure. Is it a good trend? Like a statistically important trend? No, it is not. But it's technically a trend. Technically. So, will we get that again? Will we see a Fable? Will we see another Legendary? A cold foil Legendary? That's one thing. We have not seen a Fabled or a cold foil Legendary yet. We've seen 2 of the same rainbow foil Legendary. I'd love to see one of the shoes. The shoes are pretty nicey. Nicey? Pretty nice. I think that was supposed to be nice, then it was spicy, then it went back to nice, and I just got lost somewhere in there. There is a Provoke, which is a potentially interesting card, actually. Forcing some block or discard. I kind of don't hate that. Especially from the potentially forcing a reprise perspective of liking Dorinthia. That feels interesting to me. Wait a second. Whittle. Ooh. This is one I have not seen yet. Chain Reaction. Ranger Trap. Defense reaction. This defensive attack with Go Again. You may turn a non-attack action card in your face. Arsenal up. Sure. If you do, you may play at the start as though it were an instant. Okay, so basically instantly setting up a new trap or some other similar kind of situation. For the Emperor. I put commons in the wrong pile over here. That's going to bother me a lot. We're going to have to fix that. I apologize. I think I'm not super obsessive about things, but when I notice that's in the wrong pile, that's just not going to fly. Sorry. I know y'all don't care, especially since the pile's not even on screen. I've been told I apologize too much. I'm sorry for that too. Let's get another shelter. Let's get a shelter. Let's get, now that we've got our play set, let's get an extended art shelter. Now I will accept one. I wouldn't have before. I would have torn it apart. Rake over the coals. It's a cool card, especially in foil. Old Man Wizard. But he is Draconic Wizardy. You can't use your dragon over water unless you... Oh my gosh. That's really funny. So we got a Under the Trap Door, but we also got another foil Spurlocked. Because we didn't already have one. But hey, foil expansion slot is never a bad thing to have extra of. I think that is always a decent thing to have. Drop that dragon blood. Knife through butter. Yeah, they found about it. Some video making fun of Paula Deen or somebody like that. Every other step in the recipe she was doing was, add another pound of butter. Add 10 more pounds of butter. It was pretty funny. Ew. That's not the cold foil we wanted. So definitely a weak cold foil case. We got the Majestic. So not like dead weak, but man, I do hope we find something else here. Affirm. Rake them coals. Wrath of Retribution. It's not in that pack if we do. We still got more than a quarter of the box left. We're alright. We're alright. Ooh, there's a regular Jagged Edge for me. Glad to see that. I think that's only my second regular one, but we need those for Thea. Pick up the point, retrace the past. For more expansion slot, non-foil, but expansion slot goodness. Not too bad, y'all. Display loyalty, lay low. Laser. We got 6 packs left, I think. I would love to have one more bit of legit spice. Cut through. Was not the bit of spice. I was just rare foil. That's kind of neat. Heart of Vengeance. Bloodline. Title card. I guess they didn't do the cold foil ones this time. I did really like the cold foil ones. I thought that was fun. It's the same thing I keep saying. They should have made cold foil dragon checklists. Dual threat. That's a card I don't hate. At least on principle. 3 packs. Doist. Take a stab. Alright. We're about at that point where hope's running thin for that one last hit. Is there gonna be one? Regular foil Fire and Brimstone. I pulled the extended in the last box. So still not seeing another extended foil here. Does the last pack bail us out? As so many last packs have before. Dragon Power. Cut. Okay, that's not really what I was thinking, but it'll do. Prowess of Agility foil. So, case 3 is done. Clearly, 100% the weakest case we've had so far. With a rainbow foil Mask of Deceit, 3 common cold foils, plus a majestic cold foil Enchanted Quiver. I just threw a rare on the floor just because I was mad. Prowess, Jagged Edge, Spurlocked, Anaphylactic, Loyalty, and Spurlocked as majestic foils. We did get our 3rd Shelter, so we got the playset there. Ring of Roses. We got a good pile of majestics here overall. We did finally get a 2nd Jagged Edge. So we did alright. We did alright. Not half bad. Definitely, like I say, our weakest of the 3 cases so far. We'll see if we can get that luck rolling again in the rest of the cases we've got coming. But this still wasn't terrible. Was not terrible. We can absolutely live with it. We got a legendary. If that hadn't happened, we might have been pretty sad. But we did. So it's all good. It's all good. Thanks so much for spending some of your day with me. Like, subscribe, comment, all that jazz. But most importantly, have a great rest of your day. Bye, y'all.